So Dallas look legit. LeBron still apparently has no clutch gene. And the Minnesota Timberwolves legitimately look like title contenders. This is NBA news for November the 7th, 2023. The Dallas Mavericks are continuing their hot start with a win over a pretty good Orlando Magic team. Luka's stats may not be the best with Kyrie Irving there, but the two of them are finally starting to click a little bit. And by that, I mean they're actually starting to win games. Honestly, Lively looks like the perfect rookie to play alongside Luka and Kyrie. Is he the, going to be in the Rookie of the Year conversation? No. Is he even going to make the All-Rookie first team? No, because Chet and Victor play the same position as him, and they're probably going to duke it out for that title. But Lively seems to be the perfect player, and is such a big step up from, JaVale McGee, who they had last year. So, Dallas, you've done pretty well, and they're a hell of a lot better than I thought they were going to be after last season. They were shocking to end the year, but a very good start. And the Clippers had their big four for the very first time against the New York Knicks. A New York Knicks team that's looked not great this year. Okay at times, bad at times, but they're just not the same when Julius Randle is having just one of his year-long slumps, it seems. But wouldn't you know it, against the Clippers' big four is when Randle finally starts to look like an all-star again. 27 points, kind of win for New York. And with the big four of LA, I know it's game one, none of them scoring over 20. A little bit weird, but I don't see it working. I don't see it working at all. I think they are going to struggle. And when I mean struggle, I think they're going to struggle big time. I don't see them being a contender. Heck, they're in that Phoenix Suns category where I don't see them as a top 6 seed in the Western Conference. Off the top of my head, Denver, obviously. Golden State are better than them. I think Dallas are better than them. I think Minnesota are better than them. I think New Orleans healthy are better than them. And that's 5. And off the top of my head, obviously Phoenix are in that conversation. Sacramento, I don't know what they're doing this year. But there's a lot of good teams in the NBA. And I'm not sure if the Clippers are a top 6 seed in that Western Conference. They're close. They may be. They may not be. But I'm not entirely sure. And a team that are struggling big time are the Milwaukee Bucks. They won a close one against Brooklyn, but it needed Giannis to look like an absolute superstar because Dame's just not doing what people expect from Dame. People thought that Dame was going to be such a big upgrade in the offensive end from Drew Holiday, and he's not even scoring much more than Drew was last year. And at the same time, without Drew and with Dame in, the Timberwolves, the Milwaukee Bucks look like one of the worst defensive teams in the NBA. Even with Giannis, they still don't look great. Not all on Dame, but Drew is doing so well in Boston that it's not even looking like the greatest trade in the world. I still take the risk. It's bad. It looks to be bad in hindsight. I think everyone does it at the time. But Chris Middleton, on a positive note, lads, is almost up to averaging 10 points a game. He's almost at double digits, lads. Let's clap. Let's just clap for Chris Middleton for almost getting back to double-digit points. But his fall off, I know he's been injured, but his fall off was quick. The Milwaukee Bucks, I don't understand why they're the third favorites to win. Heck, I'll be shocked if they're a top 3 seed in the Eastern Conference in the regular season. It might click in the playoffs, but I would be shocked in the regular season how bad they play defense if they're a top 3 seed. So the Spurs get destroyed by the Pacers by 40, with Victor struggling. On the same day, Chet and the Thunder go and beat a pretty good Hawks team. My MVP pick at the start of the year had a great game in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's definitely not going to be an MVP. But Chet Holmgren is going to push Victor all the way in that Rookie of the Year. I still think Victor is going to take it because I think Victor's he's getting better. He's learning the NBA as much as he struggles in games. I think Victor's going to have a lot more bad games than Chet, but I think Victor's going to have a lot more good games people remember than Chet. So I do think when it's all said and done, Victor's going to be Rookie of the Year. But Chet Holmgren's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. And I'm not going to lie, I still think he's the best player in that draft. Even with Paolo Banchero, as much as I do like Banchero, I still think Chet is the best player that was in the 2022 NBA draft. And I think he will, without question, end up as the best player in that draft. Do I think he's going to be as good as Wemby? No, but Wemby's Wemby. But still, Chet Holmgren is a future star. Maybe not superstar, but he's without question at least going to be a star. And those Oklahoma City Thunder, another team I completely forgot, are going to be a top 6 seed. Trust me, they're way better than the Clippers. And a team where everyone's shopping their best players, assuming they're going to be in tank mode and rebuild mode, is the Chicago Bulls. And the Chicago Bulls have been pretty bad, but the Utah Jazz have been worse. As good as Markkin's been playing offensively, no one else is doing anything. John Collins is not that guy. and the Chicago Bulls go and beat them. I still think LaVine and DeRozan are probably both going to be traded. They should probably blow it up because since Lonzo's gone, they really haven't been up to much. But I don't know what's happened in Utah. It's another tankathon in a pretty bad draft. I don't know, maybe Buzelis or one of those other guys might be pretty good, but I know they're not going to get a 1 pick, so it's just a bit of a weird year for Utah. And the Denver Nuggets go to 7-1 for this season, and they are looking unbelievable, with Jokic making a great case for MVP. The MVP race is so tight so far this year. Like, normally at this stage, there's somebody that's like well ahead, but the fact that all of the like best individual performers are playing for the best teams. You've got Jokic 7-1 for the Denver Nuggets. You've got Luka 6-1 for the Dallas Mavericks. Then you've got for the Boston Celtics, who are 5-1. You've got Jason Tatum, who's having a great year. 5-2, the Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry's having a great year. I think the Sixers have only lost 1 game as well. So you're looking at Embiid, Steph, Tatum, Luka, and Jokic. Every single one of them is having an MVP caliber start to the season. Do I think someone will drop off? They'll have to. They will have to. Right now, my ranking would be I'll say Luka 1, Jokic 2, Steph 3, Embiid 4, Tatum 5. That is my top 5 right now. And then there are a bunch of guys that are playing well enough that if their teams go on a hot streak, like your Shays, your Anthony Edwards, that you're just looking at so many guys that could be in that MVP conversation. And it's great for basketball who are playing this well. Defensive player of the year, it's looking like Rudy Gobert is going to go win it again. Rudy Gobert has had unbelievable defensive games against both the Boston Celtics and against the Denver Nuggets. So it's looking like he's going to take it. Like my Victor Wembanyama, me trying to will Victor Wembanyama into a depoy win, who knows? But I do think he has a chance, but I still think, regardless of how many blocks he gets, if he leads league in blocks, I just think Rudy Gobert is still unbelievable on the defensive end. He's showing that he's unbelievable on the defensive end. And the fact is that those Timberwolves are now looking pretty damn good. And lastly, we're talking about the Lakers and LeBron James. So LeBron James drives in. Like, the Lakers make a good comeback. The Lakers come back to 107-108. LeBron James drives in. He takes his 2 steps. He's in the air. And if you guys just pause the video, he's very obviously going to either miss the shot. If he gets this above Bam Adebayo's hands, he's going to miss the shot. They did a great job getting him into the position, or Bam swatting it into Rosette. He's either swatting into the stands or LeBron's missing, because nobody's making that shot. So what LeBron does is an absolutely miraculous pass to Cam Reddish. And you might be saying like, oh, did he make the right play? Man, he was never going to make that shot. He made the perfect pass. It was just to the wrong person. And I'm blaming you, Darvin Ham. Why? Why is Cam Reddish on the floor? Like, he doesn't... It's not John Paxson. It's not Steve Kerr like Jordan was passing it to. He was... like, LeBron's passing to a guy that's only in the league because he looked good in high school. LeBron's only... like, Cam Reddish is only in the league because... I don't know. Because he's a 2K legend. He's a guy that should be good at basketball. Cam Reddish should not be in the NBA. I'm sorry. I said it. Cam Reddish should not be in the NBA. If that was Matt Ryan in the corner, that goes in. Cam Reddish should not be in this damn league. Taurean Prince, put him in the corner. Give him a chance to shoot that. Because Cam Reddish, I'm telling you right now, that man is not hitting a game winner. A guy that shouldn't be in the league is not hitting a game winner. And Matt Ryan, if you want to say Matt Ryan shouldn't be in the league, watch what he's doing in freaking New Orleans. The Lakers should have never got rid of him. But still, I stand by it. LeBron made what was one of his unbelievable plays to be able to throw that pass. To be able to, first of all, go in your 2 steps, get in the air, be able to see that, okay, crap, they've got 3 people on me and Bam Adebayo's here to swat me and I can't get a shot off. To be able to throw the pass with that much power to a wide open Cam Reddish is so impressive. The problem was it was a wide open Cam Reddish. It was never going in. So anyway, that is the video. This is NBA News for the 7th of November 2023. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.